What's up? Hello, family, friends, saints, and ain'ts. Happy Thursday, thankful Thursday, and I am grateful to be here this Thursday for some Radiant Rap. And you know, Radiant, well, maybe you don't know, but Radiant is my way of sharing the things that I feel we need to be healthy and whole, like rest, activity awareness, diet, introspection, that's that prayer and that meditation, agua, which is our hydration, note taking or journaling, of course, and writing things down. Where would we be without that? And also training of our mind and our bodies. Now, this month, we are in a challenge. We're doing a push up and jump rope challenge. Have you joined that? I know last month we did the push up challenge, and until this moment, I have not shared how we got into this push up and jump rope challenge, but I'm going to share it with you now. When I was in Nigeria, my pastor was there with me, and we were talking about some of the things that he was working on and he was doing for his fitness, one of them being jump rope. And he was doing 100 jumps for jump rope. And I shared I was doing 100 push ups a day. And we came up with this challenge for ourselves, really. So I didn't share that till now. But so if you know him, you can ask him now. I've outed him how he's doing on his challenge. But what happened when we came back, I was hanging out with some friends and I happened to mention this challenge that I was doing, and they wanted to do it too. So that's how it became a thing. And you can go to shannonthigpen.com, just put in push up or ask me, message me, and I'll send you the link. There's a tracker. Even though we're 10 days in, I promise you, you can get benefit just doing it the last couple of weeks. What do we have? Still 20 days left in the month. I promise you, you can get some benefit. And I also promise you that almost anyone, and I do mean anyone, can do the challenge. I have different options for you to do your push up, even if you can't bend your wrist. You can use tubing. And the same with jump rope, which is a high impact sport. So even if you can't do a jump rope, you could simulate a jump rope and march. And I have information that shares how you can do that. So if you want to join us, I'm having a really good time with that. Now, today, I would like to talk about eating more color, eating the rainbow. A few friends, one particular friend, her name is Michelle, she began a plant based journey recently, really an overall wellness journey. She invited me and a few other friends to her home to make a plant based meal. It was a wonderful time that we shared together, and we've been sharing information back and forth. And I had not been really counting the amount of fruits and vegetables that I eat. And you know that when I share plant based information, although I've been plant based for 3 years, my goal is not necessarily for you to be plant based, but for you to incorporate more of a plant based lifestyle for your overall well being. And eating the rainbow is another way of saying that you're eating a bigger variety of fruits and vegetables that have more color in your diet. It has a lot of health benefits. We've talked a lot about the microbiome in our gut because it is a master switch for health. And when you incorporate these fruits and vegetables, more of them in your diet, it will help your immune system, your brain, and your cognitive health. Because all of the bacteria in your gut, it needs a variety of the antioxidants and things that it gets from this rainbow. For example, the reds that you get. I don't have, here's one of my sheets here. I don't have that on the display here, but reds like cherries and apples and red grapes, red pears and raspberries and strawberries and watermelon. The ones I just said, this week I've had at least 4 of them. Beets, radishes, red peppers, red onions, rhubarb, and tomatoes. I will have tomatoes this week. And red peppers I had, red onions I've had this week so far. The reds have a lot of health benefits. They're anti-inflammatory. Most of the rainbow is anti-inflammatory. The reds have antioxidants. It's very good for optimizing heart health. And it can therefore help to lower the risk of heart disease and certain cancers. And it may also help to reduce skin damage. Okay, so the reds. Then the yellows and the oranges, fruits, cantaloupes, nectarines. I had nectarines this week. Peaches, yellow apples, yellow pears, yellow watermelon, butternut squash, carrots I had this week. Corn I had this week. Sweet potato I had this week. Yellow pepper I had this week. Yellow potato I had this week so far. I eat a lot. I'm plant-based. And I understand eating the rainbow. So I try to eat a lot. And the goal is 20 to 30. I don't usually make 30, but I do. One of the reasons that I supplement is to fill in the gaps with what I can't get. I know, Steve, right? I love colorful salads. I love just colorful plates, beautiful, colorful plates. How are you, Steve? And then yellow and orange is, like I said, also anti-inflammatory. It supports eye health, and it may help to lower the risk of heart disease and cancers as well. Oranges and yellows help with your digestive health. Then the greens, we love the greens. Green apples, green grapes. I had some of those this week. Green pears, honeydew. I'm just naming a few that are on my list. Asparagus I had this week. Broccoli I had this week. Brussels sprouts I didn't have, but I love Brussels sprouts. Cucumbers I had this week. Chinese cabbage, green cabbage. I'm going to have purple cabbage, but that's another category. Green beans, just to name a few. Green peppers, leafy greens, mixed greens, love those. Lettuce, snow peas, zucchini are some in the greens. And the greens, again, anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, cruciferous veggies, they're called. The leafy ones help to lower risk of cancer and heart disease. And it optimizes the alkalinity in your gut. It helps with digestion and detox. Thank you very much. There's Michelle. She's been very committed to her health and started this plant-based journey. I hope you don't mind me sharing that. And has been open to sharing it with some of her friends. And we're having a good time just exploring this lifestyle. Then there's blue and purples. Blue and purple, some of those are blackberries, blueberries. I had both of those this week. Prunes, purple grapes, plums, eggplant, purple asparagus, purple cabbage, which I mentioned that I already have this week, and purple potatoes, to name a few. They are very helpful with anti-inflammation as well, antioxidants. They help improve brain function, and they may lower the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, blue and purple. Yes, yes, yes. And even the white and brown. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about white and brown because most of the people, when I look at the plates, when I look at what's being served, what's being ordered in restaurants, what's being served at the dinner table, is white and brown. White and brown. But that's what most of the people, at least that I see, that I'm around, are eating. And I am encouraging you to eat more colorful things. And I just put a few things, let me put just a few things up that I took photos of. Let's see, can I share? How can I share? Here it is. Okay. So here's a few things. This is something that I served last night. I had last night. This is from my air fryer. And I must admit, I don't have fresh vegetables all the time. This was frozen vegetables. And so I keep frozen vegetables on hand. I put some olive oil on them, threw them in the air fryer. Yum. So good. This was a stir fry that I did on stovetop, and I had some tofu in that for protein, and that was pretty delicious as well. I love making nice, beautiful platters of fruits because it is more appetizing. You don't really think about it until you see it. So I think it's helpful to have fruits out on display for people to want it. And I love anytime I'm in a marketplace. This happens to be one of the times I was in Europe, but I get so happy when I go into Sprouts or even Publix or local grocery store here. Being in the produce section is just beautiful. It's so colorful. It's wonderful. I love it. Yum. Just cherries and berries, and I love that. This I was preparing to put on my grill. My family is not all plant-based, but to put just put the foil on the grill and grill some veggies. So yummy. This was like a little casserole I did in a casserole dish and put that in the oven. So I do, make fruits and vegetables in different ways. Here's a centerpiece instead of flowers, which I love flowers. A lot of times, well, always, I'll have a centerpiece of fruit. And again, fruit being out in the open will help me and others to be more mindful of it and eat some fruit. And then I love having all of the different options to put in your salad, which is what Steve was talking about earlier. And that's a good way to get a lot of vegetables in, is adding them to salad. Now, some people think adding fruit to a salad is weird. It's not. It's so good. So if you haven't tried it, try it. I know some people are weird about having things together, but I grew up in this like Southern style family. Even though I grew up in New Jersey, my grandparents are from Georgia, Savannah, and South Carolina and North Carolina. And we ate, honey child. We ate in bowls and mixed everything together, and with spoons, rice with almost every meal. So putting things together for me is scrumptious. I love that. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things that resonate with me. and encourage you to try to eat the rainbow. Like, share if you haven't already. I'm probably up to like 10 followers on YouTube, maybe, right? And, on Facebook, all the things. Not all the things, but Instagram, TikTok, there too. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I appreciate you. You, my friend, have greatness inside of you, and I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Until next time, bye.